on Keen. Just got out of the shower. Playing a little Madden. Wasn't feeling good yesterday. Getting better. Pushing my body through. Just trying to make some my videos more popular, more familiar and everything. Just want to tell you about. Just want to show you how I've been going through, what I've been going through, and what I've been through. I mean, and be a better person and be a much better individual. Let's get this Madden going and play some real music. Let's get it. We them boys. Cowboy Nation, baby. Let's go. And that's my instrumental I made a couple months ago.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Let's get it.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First go around on offense for Aaron Rodgers and company. Aaron Rodgers led the Packers to another great year, 13 wins, trip to the NFC Championship. That second Super Bowl will elude him another season, however. And now you hate to do it, but it has to be said. He's going to turn 37 during the 2020 season. Now, clearly, look, he's not ready for a rocking chair, but any concern there, age-wise, on your part?
The crazy part about this is we now say 37, and we don't shudder right away. And remember when you say 37, who's got a 37-year-old quarterback? You guys better be getting someone else ready. Now we're saying, can he play another 3 years? Can he play another 4 years? And I think that the way that he's playing and the shape that he keeps himself in,
that's crazy.
Competitor, I think that he's got that opportunity. And what I liked was after the game in San Francisco, he immediately was talking about next season. You know, this guy really burns to.
You might hear me coughing a lot.
And by the way, 26 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
No worries, though.
He can still play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. DeMarcus Lawrence just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted.
We the boys. Get it.
With a
Get
pick.
it. Come on, Aaron Rodgers. Let's get it.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense. It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now Prescott. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Let's get it. 3-0.
And Forbath will put this one through, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown.
Same song, but different instrumental, though.
They wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Stop this run, baby.
Really generate big plays for an offense.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Let's get it, baby. Let's go, Michael Bennett.
The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack,
go Tavon Austin.
Almost discrediting their
Get that good field position.
Very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They start on the ground with Elliott.
Get a Zeke.
Go Zeke. 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas 1st down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Prescott.
Come on, Cooper. Gotta catch that.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. To throw is Rodgers.
Get it.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The sack by Robert Quinn. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will tie us
at least I hold them to the field goal.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football? It says finish on it, because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Dallas takes over possession. It was a tough year in Big D. This was a team with Super Bowl aspirations in training camp. Got off to the 3-0 start. Got Zeke signed and in the fold, but then the wheels started to come off from that 3-0 record. 5-8 the rest of the way for an 8-8 finish. Not enough to win a down NFC East, and also not enough for Jason Garrett to keep his job. So now Mike McCarthy enters the fold.
And when you look back at this roster, and as you said, a team with Super Bowl aspirations, this is not
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. Prescott to throw.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist bumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really...
Touchdown.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy
on the Cobb, baby.
Randall Cobb, 28 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
That time, a 9-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, we focus on him for our Players Spotlight. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula? The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll get this one up to the 26. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And able to find Graham, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Get it. He ain't going nowhere, Aaron Rodgers.
Mike Bennett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
The boys.
As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Rodgers. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's caught by Geronimo Allison.
Take on 3.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And Crosby puts it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead. Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation. Or go 4 verticals because why not? Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter. I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half. See if they do just that.
Bad throw.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
Bad throw.
His guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco. Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game? Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted. I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s. So a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City.
I knew it was going to go there. I knew it was going to Adams.
Now they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game. Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Get it.
Nowhere to escape.
Get that sack, baby. Sack attack, baby.
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Sack attack, baby.
I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
8 yards here, so that gets them back within striking distance. And now it's 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And
take another 3. Let's go.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
That's
Sight!
target, but it's
Sight ain't no 3.
He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
It ain't no 3.
Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have
too
used.
far.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not.
Should have jumped over him, but it's all right.
It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Let's go, Lamar.
He'll hit the slant route.
Let's go, Coop.
Caught by Cooper. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On a heavy rush, and down he goes.
You see me? You see me?
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Let's go.
Prescott
Let's go, Cobb.
to Cobb. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 3rd and short.
I knew it was a blitz.
Complete to Jason Witten. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. Now
Let's go, Zay.
That one complete to Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down.
Oh my gosh, ain't no blocking.
Sacked right
That's
around
crazy.
the 17. Preston Smith able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Let's go,
This
Cobb.
offensive line
Touchdown.
cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now they'll let Olawale have a crack at it. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
Let's get 3, baby.
And Forbath will
Feed them
put this
boys.
one through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28. A gain of 3, 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Rodgers. Got a man. That's Allison. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Stopped him in his tracks. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Let's go, Amari Cooper. Let's go. Let's go.
A big play here
Feed them
for
boys.
Dallas. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to take on their lead as we get set for the 4th. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess
Let's go,
the ball, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Here we go.
1st down, Prescott.
Come on, Coop. You got to catch that.
Wind up incomplete. Cooper was the target there, but it'll be 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Let's go,
Cooper. This is caught. It's Cooper. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Touchdown. Let's go, Zeke.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Let's go, Zeke.
Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown.
20-6, we can bowl.
A few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I always stay faith to the Cowboys.
And Green Bay getting ready to go.
But I don't talk about them that much because they don't impress me.
You can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't
I know a
exist,
bunch
guys.
of.
He doesn't even exist.
I know a whole bunch all about Cowboys because that's always my team.
Does that guy get on the field in this drive?
Poor punter.
Yeah, his fault. But listen, if something like that, we have to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling. Don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Rodgers on target here.
I was trying to get that usual pick done, man.
Plays back to back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back to back, pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there.
Get back here, Aaron Rodgers. Look who he is. Go, Michael Bennett.
Michael Bennett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now a nice throw.
I knew he was going to be wide open.
They get 6.
That's all right. Third down, though. Get it.
On third. The Packers on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards, first down Packers. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. Got a man open. It's
wide open.
Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams there to make the grab. As his guys
It's one of my favorite instrumentals I made by this album.
If he changed anything,
Might play it again, but just for the because I like it.
That ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, have would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Prescott. Gonna take a
Let's
shot
go,
for
Gallup. Let's go, Michael Gallup. Get it. Hey.
So close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on
Front
a slant.
2-minute warning. We them boys.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown.
Get away, Frederick.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. It's a keeper.
Dak attack. Touchdown. Let's go. We the boys.
Cowboys score.
Dak attack.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give them anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
I was about to giggle about something, but forget about it.
Into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's complete to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. Open here is Sean Lee. Complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Let's go, Rodgers.
Nowhere to escape. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And his throw here's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, come on, Byron Jones. Come on, Byron Jones. You got to be quicker than that.
He's going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing is Rodgers.
Let's go.
Look out, Rodgers.
Buffalo, we them boys.
And
Let's
a
go.
timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Trying to throw it to Devontae Adams. Let's go. Oh, come on, pick that baby. Pick that baby.
With just 6 seconds left on the clock. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
Let's go. 4 for 19.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And this will be incomplete.
Get it. We them boys.
1 second left to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes...